Hi there, people. I'm reading a very old Bible. It's 18 something, 1860 something. I don't have the three first chapter of Genesis, and so I'm truly sorry, but I will have to skip them for now, and maybe welcome back. I know those are terribly important chapters, but they are not present. I have the end of chapter 2, but I will bear the suffering of reading just the end of chapter 3. Well, I have almost all of it, but you know. So, chapter 4 of the Old Testament. I just remind to you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Uh, and if you want a version without commentary or without like a clean audiobook of this, just write it in the comment. Just write that's what you want. So, the Old Testament, old because it's 1860 version. Chapter 4. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not, and if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark up on Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, And she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad. And Irad begat Meujael, and Meujael begat Methusael, and Methusael begat Lamech. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other Zillah. And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such a dwell in tents, and of such a have cattle. And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubalcain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubalcain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wife, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, truly Lamech 70 and 7-fold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For God said, She hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began man to call upon the name of the Lord. And we are now at chapter 5, which I'm so sorry, man, but the 3 first chapters is gonna be absent from this, and that is life, you know. And I'll just bear with it, because it just means there's gonna be a little hole, but I still have a whole block of paper, so I'm gonna go through the block of paper. I'm gonna read every pages of that big block of paper, and I'm planning on restoring this book, man. Lots of pages I have no problem. Some pages need work. Some pages definitely need work. But what it needs, more than everything, is a cover. Fucking cover, man. Any book without cover is not really a book. If it doesn't have a cover, it's just a block of paper. It's just a block of paper. It's just a big old block of paper. And it's gonna go bad. It's gonna break. The block of paper is gonna break. Okay, so I hope you are ready. And I'll be back with you next week for another episode of this Old Testament thing. Just to be clear, I'm not recording these once a week because this show isn't live. So I'm recording these as I see fit, but they will be released once a week. Yeah, I don't know if I had something else to say. It was a really good chapter. Maybe I should do a little review at the end. Yeah, it was a really good chapter. I enjoyed it. I hope you did. So, and I hope I'll enjoy next chapter too. Even the chapter where they only say like the name of the next person the whole time, and only one little bit of knowledge. Maybe that's my favorite chapters, because I have this little knack about just like reading the stuff that I have a hard time to pronounce, you know. And so, kind of sorry with my pronunciation on that one, but I'm still not. It's old English, but it's not old. It's like old, but it's not that old. I have to learn how to pronounce this, because I'm reading older French than this English is old, fact. So that's not that old. That's what I mean. Yeah, guys, have a great day. Sorry about being rambloo. Have a great day. Peace.